completed first unit, that is units and measurements. You can say that is the first module, module 1. Each and every video I have uploaded in YouTube, please go through that channel. Okay? And at last I am providing the important points. If you will write, learn, it will better for you. For your examination, it is also good. So, in any way, so today's topic is motion in a plane 2 dimension. Now, question is, what is the need of vectors, importance of vectors? Why we will read vector? Why? Question. So, in actual case, when a body moves in a straight line, suppose body moves in a straight line only along the x-axis, suppose it is the origin and the body is moving forward, you are taking the positive. When body moves in this direction, so you are taking negative. Suppose it is O, it is A, it is O dash. That means OA you are taking positive, OA dash you are taking negative. Forward, backward. So, when a body moves in a straight line path, or a body means car, bike, any object you can take, it is the case when a body moves in along the x-axis, only one dimension case. That means the position of the body is calculated or measured by the positive and negative sign, only two directions. Okay? One direction in 2 signs. But in case of if a body moves in plane, that means 2D. 2D means 2 dimension. आप जैसे बोलते हो, क्या बोलते हैं, 5D पिक्चर, 5 डायमेंशन, 3D 3 डायमेंशन. पहले समझना चाहिए 2D क्या है. दिस इज द 1D व्हेन ए बॉडी मूव्स इन दिस शेप. दिस इज द 2D व्हेन ए बॉडी having 2 coordinates, x axis, y axis, origin. Suppose it is P, it is the position, so it is position vector. So it is the 2D. But when a body moves in a plane, that means there are 3 axes, x axis, y axis, z axis. Okay? In this case, it is 2D, it is 3D, 1D, 2D, 3D. Okay? In case of 2D and 3D, you can recognize that body in multidirectional. Here you are getting the only unidirectional. When a body is in 1 dimension, but when a body moving in plane and space, you will get the multidirectional. Okay? So, just consider one example for your better understanding. Suppose this body, position of the body here, body moves from this to this one. Suppose it is origin, its direction is directed towards the A. बॉडी का जॉइनिंग पॉइंट कहाँ से, ओरिजिन ओ से, कहाँ पहुँचा, यहाँ. ये 2 मैग्नीट्यूड हुआ, इट इज द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ द लाइन, दैट डिस्प्लेसमेंट. सपोज इफ यू गिव दिस वन, आई विल टेल. Okay, after certain time, suppose body moves in this point, and if you join this one, so it becomes the final of this point. So total magnitude of the displacement is OB. OB is the final displacement. But what you are getting, this one, suppose this is and this is, can you add OA plus AB, OB? No, it becomes a scalar. So at last you will get, to verify, to get the correct reading and simplify that situation, we have to introduce a concept of a new physical quantity which is known as a vector having magnitude and direction. In that case, previous case, only you read that body having magnitude only. But here you will read that body having magnitude and direction. That new concept, new physical quantity is known as vector. This is the need of a vector. And what is the importance? What is the importance of vector? You will read. there are number of laws of physics in the history of world physics. It is very difficult to remember and derive and for simplification, but the many laws of physics can be expressed in compact form by the use of vectors. I am repeating one point because what is the importance? Many laws of physics can be expressed in compact form by the use of vectors. Another point is the derivations involving many laws of physics can be greatly simplified by the use of vectors. And the laws of physics, how many laws of physics that can be expressed in vector are always invariant while you are considering the translation and rotation coordinate system. These are the important points to make the clear, concise, simplification becomes easy. You have to need vectors. Okay, this is about the need and importance of vectors. If you will give one example that I told you, and for better you can understand. Suppose you are moving in this direction towards, you see this one is, it is east, it is west, this is north, this is south. ये वाला तीर चिन्ह आप देखे होंगे हॉस्पिटल का पास, ये डायरेक्शन है. तो डायरेक्शन, सपोज बॉडी मूव्स इन डायरेक्शन दैट इज टुवर्ड्स ए, suppose O, it is A, that is towards east. After that body moves in this one, suppose it is 3 kilometer and it is 4 kilometer. Okay, so what is the resultant of this displacement? The displacement of body from O to A 3 kilometer, this one A to B, this is 4 kilometer. Who can say what is the displacement? And you will join, this one is suppose displacement. Can you write? Suppose resultant, can you get 4 plus 3 kilometer? It is 4 kilometer, 7 kilometer? No, it is not answer. Because while you join this one, it makes acute angle with respect to this one, and it is the 90 degree and perpendicular, it becomes right angle triangle. So as it is a right angle triangle, you have to use Pythagoras theorem. So it is perpendicular, it is base, it is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse, you will get h is equal to 4 square plus 3 square square root. That means 16 plus 9 square root 5 kilometer. So answer is 5 kilometer. So in this way you are getting that value OB is equal to 5 kilometer. If anybody will ask you what is the resultant displacement, you will tell 5 kilometer instead of 7 kilometer. That's why we use the new concept, new physical quantity, vector. Okay, thank you.